The desert wind whipped around us, a symphony of whispers against the silence of the dunes. We were in a remote corner of the Sahara, following a legend whispered for generations. It spoke of a hidden palace, swallowed by the sands, a place lost to time. Our guide, an old man with eyes as deep as the desert itself, pointed to a seemingly insignificant depression in the sand. "Here," he rasped, "lies the gateway to the Palace of Whispers. The Palace of Whispers, rumoured to have been built in a single night by a sorcerer king who vanished with the dawn." The very air seemed to crackle with anticipation as we began to dig. Sand gave way to weathered stone, revealing a staircase that descended into the darkness below. A wave of dizziness hit me, a strange disorientation that seemed to emanate from the staircase itself. It was as if the very earth was reluctant to surrender its secrets. Taking a deep breath, I steeled myself. This was it, the moment of truth. The air grew heavy, thick with the scent of time and dust. Our headlamps cut through the darkness, revealing a vast chamber beyond the staircase. The ceiling, impossibly high, was supported by massive columns intricately carved with figures of men and beasts locked in eternal struggle. The Palace of Whispers was real. This wasn't just a palace, it was a city hidden beneath the sands. The sheer scale of it was staggering. We were looking at an entire civilization frozen in time. Why would anyone build such a marvel underground, and why was it abandoned? The questions hung in the air, as heavy as the silence that had greeted us. Our exploration of the palace was a journey through an elaborate labyrinth. We moved from chamber to chamber, each one more breathtaking than the last. The air was thick with the weight of centuries, the silence broken only by the echo of our own footsteps. There was a constant sense of being watched, a feeling that intensified the deeper we ventured. In one particularly narrow passageway, the walls seemed to close in on us, the air growing thin and cold. There were whispers too, faint and indistinct, that seemed to emanate from the very stone itself. I felt a sudden wave of claustrophobia, the weight of the unknown pressing down on me, but curiosity, as always, was a powerful motivator. We pressed on. Section 4. Shadows of the Past. A palace unveiled. We found workshops with tools frozen in mid-use, as if the craftsman had just stepped away. We found homes with tables set for meals never eaten, toys scattered across the floor. It was a poignant glimpse into a lost world, a stark reminder of the fragility of life. One room in particular sent chills down my spine. It was a vast library, its shelves lined with thousands upon thousands of scrolls, all perfectly preserved. The scrolls were written in a language we couldn't decipher, but their very existence hinted at the advanced knowledge possessed by the palace's inhabitants. It was like stumbling upon the lost library of Alexandria, a treasure trove of forgotten wisdom. Section 5. A legacy etched in stone. Deep within the palace, we stumbled upon a massive chamber, unlike anything we'd seen before. In the center stood a towering obelisk, its surface covered in intricate carvings that seemed to writhe and shift before our very eyes. As we approached, the carvings began to glow, bathing the chamber in an eerie light. It was a star chart, but not of the stars we knew. This map depicted constellations we'd never seen before, stars that didn't exist in our night sky. It was a map not of this world, but of another. The Palace of Whispers wasn't just a forgotten city, it was a portal, a gateway to a realm beyond our understanding. The implications were staggering. Was this where the Sorcerer King had vanished to? Were we looking at the legacy of an advanced extraterrestrial civilization? Our exploration had yielded more questions than answers, but one thing was clear. The Palace of Whispers held secrets that could rewrite history as we knew it. We've only just begun to scratch the surface of this enigma buried beneath the sands. The real work, the real discovery, is just beginning. What do you think we've stumbled upon? Stay tuned, the journey continues.